I filmed a video in which I kind of explained my absence from video making and why I haven't been doing it in a while. And I filmed it and I edited it and then I tried to put it up and it turned out there'd been a problem with importing it, so I couldn't export it and it was all a big mess. Then I couldn't put that video up, which led to my kind of impromptu hiatus of video making going on even longer until now. It's now, and I haven't made a video in a while. So it is now January, which means that Christmas is over and Hanukkah's over and Kwanzaa's over and New Year's over and whatever it is that you like about winter is over, and all you've got is like the crushing weight of sadness and coldness all over your person. And also for me, I happen to have exams coming up. Well, they're prelims, but they're still relatively stressful, and I'm sure you might have some kind of schooling exam going on in January because they seem to like to make the worst time of the year even worse with stress. So I figured today I would give you a list of some of the things that have been making this time of year a little bit more bearable for me, and we're gonna do my winter favourites. So I'm dressed a little bit like an old man today because I like this. I got this waistcoat and this bow tie for Christmas. I've refound my Newsies cap, and I also have another shirt that I like wearing more than I like this one, but it's in the wash, so we're gonna wear this shirt for now. Another piece of cloth that I like draping across my flesh prison is this jumper. It says homosexual undertones and it's got Caitlin Alexander's face on it because I like Caitlin Alexander and I am a ginormous gay. I love Marvel. I'm a big fan of the Marvel, and I really liked Daredevil, so when they said that they were working with Netflix again to make Jessica Jones, I was like, whoa, that's gonna be good, and it was very good. I've also been watching How to Get Away with Murder, which is a show. Everyone in that show is so attractive. Like, I don't know how they do it. Are most American law schools that attractive? How? Is there something in the water? I don't understand. And this isn't really a TV show, this is more of a film, but I've rekindled my love for the American classic Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I rewatched it, and then within the next 2 weeks I watched it again 2 or 3 more times. It is amazing. If you've not seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl, it is on Netflix. Just go for it. It's one of the best films I've ever seen. And not in the way they intended it to be, I don't think. Hosier's album came out quite a while back now, but I've just started listening to it to kind of make January seem better. And also because, like I said, I have exams up and I've been doing kind of a lot of studying and revising, I don't like listening to music with words. I like listening to instrumental music because it helps me focus more. And I've discovered God is an Astronaut, which is a band or a person, I actually don't know anything about them, who does a lot of instrumental music, which is very good for studying. So I've been listening to God is an Astronaut. Just like everybody else in the entire freaking world, I have been playing Undertale, and it is very good, it's as good as people say, but if by this point you have not played Undertale, that means there must be some reason other than I don't know if it's going to be good, because the amount of people that will have told you it's good will outweigh me telling you it's good, so, you know. And also, there's this game called Birdland. Birdland is a text adventure type game that you can play just online. The URL is, I think, birdland.camp, and you can play it through really quickly, you can play it through in one sitting, and it's good, it's cute, and gay, and there are murderous birds involved. It is a fun experience for everyone involved, which is just you, because it's a single player text adventure game. I have started reading The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. Yes, I know that the book I said for my autumn favourites was also by Patrick Ness. I am a big fan of Patrick Ness. This is a trilogy. I'm like halfway through the first book. It's very good. It's about a world where everyone can hear each other's thoughts. And there are no secrets. And then this boy finds a patch of silence, and then he also meets a girl, which is exciting because in this world all of the women are dead. So, you know, and then things happen. And I'm halfway through reading about the things that happen, and I am a fan of this book because Patrick Ness is a wonderful, beautiful writer. So yes. And also, for Christmas, I got the Welcome to Night Vale novel, which I've been wanting for a really long time, and it's very good. If you like the podcast, then you should definitely give the novel a read, because it has basically the same kind of feel to it. And if you've never listened to the podcast, you can still enjoy the book, trust me. But I would suggest listening to the podcast if you enjoy the book, because like I said, it's the same kind of feel, and it's good. So yes, welcome to Night Vale. It's a very good story about two women who have wants and needs in their life that end up coinciding, and they have to work together, and there are flies involved. I've started a bullet journal, which if you don't know is a kind of journal type where you write down everything you have to do that day and kind of move it around, and it's looking really pretty right now, I have to say. I'm a fan. Here's my January page with everything I've got going on this January, and then you go into a smaller detail and it's like everything that you have to do in each individual day. And do you want to know what today is? This is today. It says film, video, can knock that one off, and revise medical ethics. You can see why I decided to do this one first. So yes, those are my winter favourites. I hope you guys all have a good cold season, depending on where you live actually. I'm kind of assuming that everyone who watches me lives in the northern hemisphere in an area that gets like cold in January, but it's very possible you don't. So I just hope you have a nice time in your life anyway. Thank you for listening. I am going to try and make videos and not have horrific technical errors anymore, and I will see you at some point. Goodbye.